Hello Chattanooga, here's a quick look at today's top stories. First of all, a brand new school bus blew up Sunday night just feet from a propane fueling tank in East Ridge. Thankfully, no one was injured, but the front end of the bus was destroyed by the fire. Some onlookers speculated the bus was fueling up when something went wrong. One witness we spoke to said he heard two explosions about 5 minutes apart. Officers are still looking into what might have caused the explosions. The Chattanooga Zoo is planning to add a giraffe exhibit. Zoo officials say they believe adding giraffes will boost ticket sales and help the zoo keep its footing in a town filled with other attractions. The giraffe exhibit may cost up to $6 million to build. That's 3 times the zoo's annual budget, and fundraising could take years. But when it's done, visitors will be able to see the giraffes up close, and for a few extra dollars, even get to feed them. There was no shortage of crime in Chattanooga over the weekend. A boy is now in critical condition after he was shot in the back of the head on Sunday morning. The incident happened around 6 a.m. in Chattanooga's Bushtown community. No other information in the shooting has been released. An attempted robbery on Brainerd Road Saturday evolved into a police chase with a stolen squad car. Police say 2 men attempted to rob the Tiffany Nail Salon. Officers were able to catch one suspect, 46-year-old Daryl Roberts. They found a second suspect in a motel room and exchanged gunfire with him before he slipped out, struck a sergeant in the head, and stole the squad car with the first suspect still inside. The robbery suspect sped south on Interstate 75 to Dalton, where he skidded off the road and shot himself to death. Police say a 31-year-old woman reportedly fired shots at a home while 8 children and 2 women were outside. Ebony D. Williams faces 10 charges of aggravated assault. She's now in jail on a $102,000 bond. And a shooter opened fire at a crowd on Main Street Sunday morning. Police reports indicate someone began shooting at a crowd outside Club Boo Q just after 3 a.m. One man was shot in the ankle and taken to a hospital. The club has been the site of several shootings in recent years, including 2 fatal shootings earlier this year. Chattanooga police are trying to identify a body found floating in Lookout Creek on Saturday. No information on the cause of death has been released. And a loaded gun was found in a traveler's carry-on bag at the Chattanooga airport. The traveler could face jail time and a $7,500 penalty for carrying the revolver. This is the second time a firearm has been found at Chattanooga's airport this year. A sexual harassment complaint against a former Murray County judge has been dismissed. 3 women who worked in Bryant Cochran's office had filed a lawsuit claiming he inappropriately touched them, made sexual comments, and even rubbed against them in the bathroom. But while a federal judge has thrown out the lawsuit, the case against Cochran is far from over. The women's attorney, Stuart James, says he plans to sue Cochran in state court. Some Tennessee police officers also got into trouble over the weekend. An officer in Greenville is accused of downloading child porn to a laptop in his patrol car. Authorities say Herbert Eugene Miller downloaded more than 80 pictures of children to the computer. Officials made the discovery after another officer found questionable search terms on the computer. In Williamson County, a former sheriff's office employee is facing statutory rape charges. And in Knox County, a deputy has been arrested on DUI and car theft charges. Police say he swiped the keys to a couple's Lexus at a nightclub over the weekend. He reportedly drove off in it before he decided not to take the vehicle, turned around, and brought it back to the club. Finally, the largest downtown climbing complex in the United States is being built in Chattanooga, and it's almost finished. When it's done, the block will feature 28,000 square feet of climbing wall space, much of it on the outside of the building for all to see. The inside will include an obstacle course made of boulders and a 70-foot-long cave. The $6.5 million complex will open on October 13th, just in time to host the closing ceremonies of the River Rocks Festival. Turning to weather, we'll see showers and thunderstorms today with a high near 84 degrees. The low tonight will be around 69. I'm Harrison Keeley. For more on these stories and updates throughout the day, follow us on Facebook and visit timesfreepress.com.